Okay. So, Akshata, where did we leave yesterday? We discussed variable number of arguments, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Program
cool. So,
13 we finished. Yeah.
program 13 we finished, isn't it?
Yes.
So, now we are going to learn about a very important concept called as lambda functions. Okay, what is it? Put that in the chat box, my dear friends. What is it called as? What is that function called as? Lambda functions. Can you call it as lambda functions? Okay, so Akshita, what is the topic for today?
Lambda function.
Lambda functions. When you try to read these lambda functions by yourself from any textbook, it becomes very complicated for you to understand. Okay, so that is why I have given you multiple programs here. I will make it very simple, but only thing is that you have to follow my instructions very carefully. You have to listen to me very carefully. Okay, will you listen? Yes. Okay, cool. So first thing is that I have told you, in Python anything and everything is considered as object. Yes, no? Yes or no? Anything and everything in Python is considered as an object, isn't it? So similarly, even functions is also an object in Python, right? What is it? Function. Akshada, what is function? Function is also considered as
Object.
object in Python. Even functions are also objects, right? No, it is not the same case in C or Java or any other languages, but in Python everything is object, right? Even function is considered as an object. Okay, and keeping that in mind, they have designed this concept called as lambda. Okay, so what will happen here is that, okay, first let us understand the definition or the theory part of lambda. lambda functions can take Lambda functions can take any number of arguments, or one or more number of, or zero, one or more number of arguments. Okay, but it will have only one single expression as a statement. Okay, no, lambda functions can take any number of parameters, no problem, but it will have only one single expression as a statement. Is that okay? Is this clear? Okay, now listen to me. Right, so when you say lambda x colon x into x, listen to me. Okay, when you say lambda x colon x into x, okay, so in this case, okay, lambda is telling the Python to create a function which can take one parameter. Okay, how many parameters are there before two colon? Akshada, tell me.
Sir, one only.
Only
X.
one. Before the colon there is only one, isn't it? So
Yes.
by saying lambda x colon, your lambda is telling to your Python interpreter that, boss, please create one function that can take only one parameter, and that is x. Is that okay? So let me write that equivalent function, how it looks like. Okay, so this is not the way it looks like, but I'm just trying to show you, if Python is converting this into a function, how it might look like is what I'm trying to show you. Okay, so it would create a function called as, f, for example, for now. And how many parameters is it expecting? It is one, right? So it would be one, and then it'll have a colon over here, and then inside this, how many expressions are there? Okay, Akshada, how many expression is there?
Uh,
One. X into x is
one.
one expression,
One.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And lambda functions can have only one expression, isn't it? Okay,
Yes.
so this x into x can be considered as return x multiplied by x. Is that clear, my dear friends? Did you understand? So this lambda x colon x into x can, if suppose the Python is converting into a function, it would look like this. Okay, I'll be giving you more example like this, but you'll have to understand. Okay, so x is the parameter and x into x is the expression, and this function will be returning this value after performing that particular expression. Is that clear, my dear friends? Guys, everyone, is that clear? This is very important for you to understand. Okay, is that clear? Hello everyone, please say, is it clear or not? Everyone, please put that in the chat box. Okay, so I'm going to explain this once again. Okay, so listen to me once again. I'm going to explain this to you. Okay, listen to me carefully. Right, so lambda functions, lambda is used to create a function that can take one, or it can take any number of arguments. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, any number of arguments, but it will have only one expression as a statement. Okay, so for example, so if suppose this lambda function, basically we don't need to convert it into a function, but internally Python will consider this as a function. Okay, no, so if suppose this lambda expression is being written in the form of a function, then how would it look like is what I'm trying to show you. Okay, so if this lambda function was written in the form of a function, then it would all look like this. Okay, let me give a name to that function, some random name. Okay, and then x will be the parameter that this function is receiving. Okay, and then it will have a colon, right? It will have a colon, right? And then it within this function block, right? It has to do something, right? So what is it is doing? It is doing x into x multiplied by x, and then you can add a return statement. Okay, this is how this lambda function can be transformed into a function, is what I'm trying to tell you. So this lambda function is indicating that it is taking a parameter, single parameter, and it is returning a value. Okay, so this is, it can have only one expression over here, and the value of that expression would be returned. Is that okay? So this lambda x colon x into x can be considered like this. I'm going to give you other examples, don't worry, but for now, did you understand for this lambda expression how it would be there? Hello, is that okay? Is that clear now? Is that
Yes.
clear? Okay, so now having said that, now you might ask me, Subhash, why are they creating lambda function? You can directly write function, no? Yes or no? How many of you have this doubt in mind? Okay, you can directly write. Why you want to create lambda, bamda, all this nonsense? Why this Python is doing all these things? Isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? The beauty of lambda function is that, did you see what is it giving you after creating this? After writing this, what is it giving you, my dear friends? It is giving you something called as f, isn't it? Hello, did you see that f? Now you know what is this f over here. Okay, this f is nothing but a function object. It is called as what? Put that in the chat box. What is it? It is called as your function object. It means, okay, it means that now normally in yesterday's class we saw that, can you see this? You're passing 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2 comma 3, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. We also saw that we were passing list and all those things, isn't it, my dear friends? We were calling this function and we were passing list, isn't it? We were passing list, we were passing integer, we were passing string, we were passing, floating point values and all that, isn't it? What if I want to pass a function from one function, I have to pass another to another function, I want to pass a function. Are you understanding, my dear friends? Hello guys, do you understand what I'm saying? I want to pass functions to functions. Okay, so in that case I will make use of lambda, and this lambda will give me a function object where I can use this f and pass this, like how I am passing function of 1, I can pass function of f. Okay, where f is a function object. Is that clear? So I will actually explain you in more detail later. For now, just understand that. Okay, let me not explain how this function objects works and all for now. So let us first understand that lambda is used to create a function like that. Is that okay? Now after creating this lambda expression, what does it give you? Keep answering my question. What does this give you, my dear friends? What does it result in? What does it result in? Hello, what does it result in? No, not f. It is resulting in a function object. F is a name of that function object, right? No. Now, okay, so let me ask you. So if somewhere, wherever, okay, listen guys, listen. Okay, so wherever I write f, what does that mean now? Akshada, tell me, if I write f, what does that mean after writing
So
this?
the whole sentence,
No,
lambda.
here, listen. If suppose I say, like, after this line, if somewhere wherever I refer to f, what does it mean? It means that this is referring to a particular function that is taking up a single variable x, and it is doing something called as return x into x, isn't it? That is what this f will indicate. Correct? No? Akshara, you're there? Not there?
Yes, sir.
You did not understand?
No.
If you did not understand, say did not understand. Okay,
Okay, sir.
I'm again telling you, listen, don't worry, I'm going to tell you once again. Okay, first of all, see, you know what is a function, isn't it? This is basically a short form of function. Is that okay, guys? Is that okay? This
Yes,
is
sir.
a short form of a function, correct? No, right? So what is that short form of a function? It means when I write lambda x colon, okay, x into x, right? I told you that internally Python will actually consider this as what? Basically a function with some name. Okay, for now there is no name, but assume there is a name over here. Okay, and then how many parameters is it passing?
1.
1. Okay, and then I will have a colon over here, right? And inside this, what am I doing inside this function? X into,
Or
correct? No,
it will return
yeah,
x
that
into
is
x.
nothing but x into x. Okay, and this would be returned. So I'm adding a return statement over here, correct? No, that is what
Yes.
this means, right? Now,
Yes.
if I say f is equal to lambda, what does that mean? Okay, it means wherever I say f, it means that it is nothing but an object referring to a particular function. Is that clear, my dear friends? Hello, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
When I say f is equal to lambda x colon x into x, it means I am making this f refer to this particular function. Is that clear? Hello, is that clear, my dear friends? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now see the beauty over here. Now when I say f of phi, what does it mean? When I say f of phi, what does it mean over here? It means I
5
am passing
is
this
getting
5 to
passed.
this. Okay, I am
Yes.
passing this 5 to this, and then I would say 5 into 5, which is nothing but 25, and 25 would be returned. Where does it be returned to? It will go and
F.
sit in x. Correct now, my dear friends? Is that clear now? Okay, and then I'm printing the value of x. It would result in 25. Okay, why we will use lambda and all, we'll see later. For now, did you understand how this is working? Do you understand how this is working? Okay, imagine me after giving this, explanation. If you're finding it difficult, imagine if you're doing by yourself by reading from a book, it becomes more difficult, because it is very difficult for any author to explain this, okay, in form of words. Right now it's quite complicated, it requires you to understand it, right? So that is why, listen, did you understand this? So lambda function is basically called as an anonymous function without a name. Okay, so because I gave a name over here just to explain you, but actually, do you have a function name in this, my dear friends? Tell me, do you have any function name over here? There is no function name. Okay, you're
No.
just saying create a lambda function, okay, which will take a parameter x, okay, and then it is doing x into x and returning that value, which I will actually equate it to f. Therefore f is basically a function object which is pointing to this anonymous function, that is a function which is not having a name. Now you might tell me, Subhash, you have put f over here. I've put f just to show you that it looks like a function. Actually lambda functions don't have a name. Is this clear, Akshara? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand this? Yes or no?
Yes.
So actually it
Yes.
is like this, a function without a name, for to which this function object is actually referring to. Okay, so in the next line, when I say f of 5, what does it mean? It means I am calling this function with a parameter of 5, and then actually do that operation and returning that 25. So because this is the one which actually called it. One second. This is the one which actually called it. Okay, so it will return, and that return value would be stored in this variable called as x, and that gets printed over here, which is 25. Guys, is that clear for now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Akshada is clear. What about others? Guys, is that clear? Okay, now see here, in interviews they will not give you these 3 lines. In interviews they won't give you these 3 lines. Okay, rather these 3 lines can be put into one line like this. Did you observe? Okay, did you observe, my dear friends? Okay, in this 3 lines is clubbed together as one line. Did you observe this? Okay, it looks very complicated and you feel that, oh man, what is this? Okay, no, so it looks very complicated and you will not know how to actually evaluate it. Now let me tell you how it looks like. Now print, what is print? Okay, let us compare with this. Okay, what is printing? Just say what is x, I mean, what is there in this program 14? What is there, Akshada, in place of print, in inside the print function? What is there?
X.
X is there, isn't it? Okay, what
Yes.
is x?
F of 5.
F of 5. What is f?
Lambda of x colon
Colon x
x
into x,
into
isn't it?
x.
So
Yes.
this x is nothing but, see, I'm replacing it. This x, that is x, is nothing but f of 5. See, I'll write it. X is nothing but what? F of 5, isn't it? Akshada, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
By seeing this statement, let me write it. This x is equal to f of 5 is what you have, is written over here, isn't it? Now, what is
Yes.
f? What is f? What is
F
f?
is lambda x colon x into x.
Lambda x colon, okay, x into x, isn't
X. Yes.
it? F, isn't it? And then
Yes.
I am replacing this 5 over here. So this becomes x, no? Isn't it?
Mm,
F,
Yes,
yeah, see
sir.
this f is what? F is lambda x colon x into x, isn't it?
Yes.
Quite simple.
Yes.
And then I kept the 5 as it is, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Instead of print x, what is x over here? Okay, print, okay, replace this entire statement over here. That is what I've done here. Did you see this? Okay,
Yes, sir.
entire thing is a club, it's actually a mixture of all these 3 things put together. Guys, did you understand this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand this, everyone? Okay, I've just put this. I'm trying to tell you that in interviews, they will ask you such kind of questions. So you must be able to recognize that this is a lambda function, which, you should be able to put together. Okay, this is important. That is why I added this in this lesson. Is that okay, my dear friends? Did you understand this? Lambda functions? Hello, everyone?
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
guys, everyone. Okay, so Akshata, can you tell me what is a lambda function? Okay, okay, wait. I'm going to give you an I am going to give you an assignment. Now you do it. Okay, now you are going to do it. Okay, I want you to write a lambda function that is going to take two parameters, okay, and it is going to add that lambda function is going to add those two numbers and return the value. So how will you write it? Guys, do you understand the question? Akshara is going to write a lambda function that is going to take two parameters, and that function is going to add those two parameters and return the value. Did you understand the question? She's going
Yes,
to
sir.
lambda function for it. Okay. Yeah. Tell me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, F equal to
Very good. This f can be anything, not
lambda.
necessary. It should be f only. Okay. It can be
Okay,
anything,
okay.
right? Yeah. F is equal to
Lambda x,
minute.
comma y,
1 minute. Yeah. Lambda. Very good. Super. X comma y. Okay. Then
colon
colon.
x plus y.
Super, very good. She did it. X plus y. Okay. Now, if I want to call this lambda function, what is it I have to do? I want to make this lambda
X is
function work.
x is
Yeah.
equal to
X is equal to this again. X can be anything.
f.
This is just a
Yes.
variable. Okay.
Okay.
F of
F of 1 comma 2.
1 comma 2. Super. Right. Now, what will be the value of
Yeah.
x if I print the value of x?
3.
Exactly. Guys, did you understand? Guys, did you understand this? She did it. Did you understand this? Okay, no? Hello? Yes? Now, what does this f indicate? F is indicating a function that will take two parameters and it is returning a value that is the sum of those two parameters. Is that clear, my dear friends? Guys, is that clear? Did you understand this? It is super simple now. Simple, not simple. Simple,
Yes,
not
sir. Simple.
simple, right? Awesome. So shall we go to the next concept? This, I mean, the same lambda. One more example is there. I'm going to show you one more example. Okay. So this. So Akshata, can you tell me what is happening in this case?
Yes. So F is a function
No,
which has.
don't worry about that. Okay, just tell me what kind of anonymous function is it creating? How many parameters is this lambda function
Okay.
taking?
There are two parameters.
Okay, keep answering my question. There are two parameters. Okay, then what is it
Yes.
returning?
It's returning like if okay, if x is greater than y.
Is I know. Okay, so this is
Okay.
new to guys, isn't it? Yeah. Did I teach you this? I have not taught you this, Akshata.
Sir, I guess it will return y. I guess me. I'm sure because
Okay, no
x
problem.
if x.
Okay,
Like
cool,
we
cool,
have
cool,
learned.
cool. Okay,
Yeah.
super. Okay, no problem. This is called as conditional operator in Python. What is it, my dear friends? This is called as conditional operator in Python or conditional statement in Python. Okay, conditional statement. You can call it as conditional operator or a conditional statement. Okay, no? Hello, yes or no? Put that in the chat box. What is it called as? Conditional operator or a conditional statement. So what? How does it? What is the form? Okay, what form does it take? It takes x if x is greater than y else y. Okay, no, this is the form. So you can memorize this form. Okay, I have more examples like this which I'll be telling you later. Okay, but this takes this form. Is that okay? So that is a value and if and a condition and then a else and then the y, right? It means return x. This the how do you read this? Return x if x is greater than y, else return y. Is that clear, my dear friends? Akshata, is that clear? Can you read
Yes,
it?
sir.
Can you read it?
Return x if x is greater than y, else return y.
Awesome. Can you please write it down somewhere? Can you please write it
Yes,
down
sir.
somewhere? Okay. Return x if x is greater than y, else return y. Okay. So this is what it means. Is that clear? Guys, is that clear? You'll have to read it like this. Okay. Now, having said that, okay. Having said that, okay. Now, can you tell me what happens in this case? Okay. In this case, tell me what will happen. I'm going to do this. Okay. So lambda function is there. So lambda function is taking two parameters and
Yes.
you know, what is it returning? It will return x if x is greater than y, else y. Now, okay, I have defined the function. Now I have to call the function, isn't it? Now, how do I call
Yes.
the function? I call the function by saying f, okay, and I'm passing how many parameters?
Two parameters.
So that will come and sit in phi and x and y, isn't it? So when you
Yes.
say f of phi comma x, guys, listen to me. When you say f of phi comma 6, the Python interpreter will make use of this lambda function to generate lambda, you know, description like this to create a function. Okay, no, and it will create a function like this: f of 5 comma 6 colon, and then okay, it will do this, right? Return x if x is greater than y, else return y. So in my case, what is it here? Is x greater than y? No, right? So else it returns y. So therefore it will return 6, isn't it? So it will return
Yes.
6. So it will return 6. It will return 6. Okay, and the 6 will be printed using the print function. Is that clear, my dear friends? Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
lambda function is basically a format. Okay, it is a format. Okay, so telling the interpreter that when someone is calling me with this particular format using my function object, then create a function that looks like this, is what your lambda function will actually tell you. Is that clear? This is a kind of blueprint, it is a kind of template that you are telling that, you know, my, if you're calling this lambda function with respect to a function object, then you can use my format which I've given over here and then create a function and do the necessary activity, is what it says. Guys, is that clear? Akshada, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear, not clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, okay. Rajeshwar, can you please unmute yourself, Rajeshwar?
Sir,
Ah,
sir,
ah,
sir, what is the advantage of lambda, sir,
next problem.
than other functions, normal
Next
functions?
problem. Next program, I'll tell you. Hello?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, no, I'm going to tell you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So first understand, did you understand lambda, first of all, how it works?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, right, cool. Now guys, okay, Akshada, now you
Yes,
tell
sir.
me.
Yes, sir. I have understood, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so Akshada,
Yes,
Kaveri,
sir.
unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kaveri, tell me.
So yesterday we had one function got called, right?
Okay.
So which would print which would print hello and return 5.
Which will print hello and return 5. Okay.
So we had one more function which would suppose there is one more function which will print 6 and return 5.
Okay.
So if we put the second function within the braces of the first function, what will we get? So basically the doubt is why can't other functions do this?
One second. Who is someone talking? Sindhu, can you please mute yourself, Sindhu? Kavirappa, which one? Is it related to lambda?
Yes, sir.
It is related to lambda.
Yes, sir. So why can't other functions
No, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1
execute
minute.
other
No,
functions?
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. First thing is it related to lambda function?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Which is the program? This one?
Yes, sir. Got called.
This one, the first one, or the second one, or the third one?
So second one itself.
Okay, tell me. What is it you want me to do?
So here we have a got called function which requires no
Yes.
arguments.
Okay, which requires not, it is not which requires no arguments. I am not passing any arguments.
Yes, sir. So could you come down?
Okay.
Yes, sir. So fourth program.
Okay.
So we have one more got called function which is different from that.
Okay.
So suppose we plug this got called function into that function, what will we
Plug.
get?
Plug
So
means
within the braces. So we have no arguments there, right?
here.
So in the first one.
So you asked me what changes you want me to make here.
Yeah. So could you take this function?
No, you tell me what changes I'll make to this one.
So not to this one, the above one.
Okay, here.
Yes, sir. So within the braces, we have to write that function.
Within the braces.
So we have to
R is
write
equal
the
to
got called off.
got called. Okay.
So open the brackets.
Hmm.
So we have a fourth program, we have one function, right?
This one.
Yes,
A
sir.
comma B.
Yes, sir.
You want me to write A comma B?
Yes, sir, not A comma B. Got called off A comma B.
Okay.
So then what will be the output?
This will give you an error.
So that only why?
You are not expecting any parameters over here.
So suppose we expect a parameter then.
Then no problem. Then it should be a function object over here.
So that means lambda is not the only one which will operate on a function object, right?
No, I mean lambda is a blueprint. You can, it is not having a particular name to it.
Yes, sir.
Where, okay, give me some time in the next program, you will see that.
Okay, sir.
Next problem. Okay, no? So you will give me the same. Suman, can you please mute yourself? Okay, so I got your question. So it's the same thing with lambda. So
Yes,
here
sir.
you're specifically saying got called function. Okay, whereas there you're not giving a specific, you can pass your function as your objects. Right now I'll show that to you. Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah, where is it? Okay, so first of all, did you understand what you mean by lambda, guys? Hello, did you understand what you mean by lambda? Hello, yes, okay, super cool. Now coming to this, okay, now I'm going to apply lambda. Okay, I'll apply lambda functions using, in Python. Okay, so there are three categories of functions over here. So three important functions. One, you can see a built-in function called as filter. Did you see that, guys? Did you see that you have something called as filter over here? Hello, did you see filter? Okay, did you see map? Okay, and then the third one, we have something called as reduce. Okay, even this is map, even this is map, and here, where is it? Okay, it is called as reduce. Did you see that? These are very, very frequently used functions in Python, my dear friends, which makes use of lambda. Okay, now you can see how many parameters that will filter take. How many parameters will your filter function take? Keep answering. Akshada, can you please tell me? Akshada, you're there?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So Akshada, filter, how many parameters does it take?
Sir, where is
Filter function, yeah,
filter
here.
function?
What are you doing when I'm asking where did you see filter?
Sir, I'm not able to see it on the screen.
Guys, is my screen visible? Yeah. Akshada, what can you see here?
Okay. Yes, sir. Got it. Filter function.
You
Two
are acting,
parameters
no,
are
you're
there.
acting too much, Akshada. You are doing acting, overacting. Right?
No, sir. No.
You wear specs, is it?
Yes, sir.
I think you need one more pair on the existing pair of spectacles. Please go add one more. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So did you see this filter function over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many parameters does it take?
Two parameters.
It will take two parameters. What are they?
F and L.
F and L. What is L? What is F?
F is our lambda, which take one parameter, and L is
No,
list.
no, no. One is the lambda, right? No, right? What
Yes.
is the other one?
List.
It is a list. Okay, no, right. So what is this Okay, first we'll see what is this. So we'll understand what does filter do later. But first of all, we'll see what this lambda has to do. Okay. Now,
Yes.
what is lambda doing? If anyone is actually making use of this lambda function, okay, then in that case, what is this lambda doing? Can you tell me?
It is taking one parameter, and
If anyone is actually calling a function f, the lambda f with a particular parameter, say for example f of 5 or something, in that case what will happen?
it will take one parameter, and it will modulo 2.
It will do that 5 modulo 2 and say whether it is equal to 0. Isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no, everyone? It will convert
Yes.
into this one, no? Hello, everyone, yes or no? It will convert into this. Then what does it return? It will return whether a true, it will return a Boolean value, whether it is true or false. Isn't it, my dear friends? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? It will return either a true value or a false value. Correct? Yes or no,
Yes.
everyone? Agree, disagree? Agree,
Yes,
disagree?
agreed.
Agreed. Okay, you agreed, right? What is the second parameter? What is the second parameter?
L, list.
Second parameter is basically a list. Okay, no? What does that list contain? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, right. Guys, is this clear till now? Are these two things clear till now? Super. Next. Okay. You know what this filter function will do? Filter function will internally make use of this lambda. Okay. It means filter function will take the elements from this list one by one and pass it to the lambda function f, lambda object f. So it means the filter function will internally call this lambda function, okay, and apply this lambda function on, will take these elements and then will actually pass it to this lambda function and do this activity. Is this clear, my dear friends? Still here? Is that okay? We don't need to do, okay? Filter will do. This filter function will take each element from this list and then pass, okay, those values to this particular lambda function. Okay, Listen carefully. Okay, this filter function will take each element from this list, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It will take the values and then it will actually pass it to this lambda function one by one. Okay, no, so how it does, I'm not really bothered about it, that will be taken care by filter function. Okay, but we have to understand that when we give this list and a lambda function, it will take each element from this lambda function, I mean each element from this list, and pass each elements into this lambda function as the parameter. Okay, so the first time what will be the parameter of x? Tell me, what will be the first time the
1,
parameter of x? It would be 1. Second time?
2,
The third time?
3.
So for each different values, don't we think we actually get different values? Hello, yes or no? We get different values, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So this filter function will filter out all the elements from this list, which will result with a false value. Okay, that is what is the name indicates, filtering. It will filter the sequence, okay, by passing those elements into the lambda function, and this lambda function is supposed to receive a true or false value. Okay, no, and then okay, Deepa, please try that out, ma. You try that out, what will happen? L comma F. Okay, no, please try that out and let me know what will happen. Okay, so always the first parameter should be a lambda function and the second parameter be a list. So you reverse and see what will happen. Okay, now okay, so it will filter out and then it will actually give the those elements as a result. It will give that value, or it will return a sequence, okay, which is the filtered version after applying this filter. Is that clear, guys? Did you understand? Hello,
Yes, sir.
guys, understand, or shall I explain once again to you? Okay, shall I explain once again to you? Okay, it's easy but it's little bit, you know, okay, it is little bit what do you call, confusing kind of, but it's very easy. Okay, no, now listen to it. Okay, listen to it. One second, one second. Where is it? Is this one? Yeah, it is this one. Give me a moment. Okay, so what will what will filter take my, why is it not working? One second. Yeah, one second. Sir, does it take only? No, Sahiti. It is basically a sequence. It will give you a sequence. Okay, no. What is it, my dear friends? Did you see Sahiti's question? Sir, does it only take list as second parameter? No, it will take actually a sequence. In my example, it is basically a list. Okay, that is why I told you it is list. It is basically a sequence. It is not over. Still 3 more lines are pending. So I'll be telling you those things also. So listen to me. Okay. Now give me a moment. This is acting very weird. Guys, which program was it? It was. Filter, this program. Okay, right. First one is that filter will take how many parameters, my dear friends? How many parameters will filter take? It will
2.
take, okay, 2 parameters. Okay, what are those? One is a lambda object. Okay, it is basically a lambda function, and second one is basically a list or a sequence. Okay, no, in our case it is taking a list. Okay, so what will filter do? Filter has to filter out the sequence based on some condition, isn't it, my dear friends? Did you understand? The duty of a filter, as the name itself indicates, that it is used to filter out certain values from a sequence based on certain condition. Okay, so what is that condition? It can be either a true or false value, isn't it? So whenever Raviteja, can you please listen to me here first? Raviteja, can you please listen to me? I'm explaining you again and again and you are bothered about something else. Whatever you want to try after the class, but first listen to me. Raviteja, can you at least respond to me? Will it work? It seems I'm telling you filter needs it. Okay, so please listen to the session and then do whatever you want later. Okay, don't disturb the session when I'm actually teaching you something very important. Correct? When I'm teaching you, post something like that, people are concentrating on that. Have some kind of sense that people are seeing that and it would be a disturbance to the class. I don't want anyone to comment anything when I'm teaching in the thing. If I see anyone commenting, ban only. Okay, so please be very careful, right? Okay, so first thing is what filter will take. I'm telling you filter will take 2 parameters. Filter will take 2 parameters. Sir, f of L, will it work? Try and see whether it works or not. I'm telling you it takes 2 parameters. So listen to me. Okay, now guys, okay, let us see. It is wasting so much of our time and energy here. Understand from a teacher's point of time that he's trying to explain. He's going to the core of it and trying to explain, and you're disturbing. Right? Okay, guys, let us start from first. Okay, let's. How many parameters will a filter function expect? You tell me. It will take 2 parameters. Okay. So what is the first parameter? What is the first parameter? What is the first parameter? I want everyone,
Lambda.
don't say F. It is a lambda function, isn't it? What is the second parameter? What is the second
Yes.
parameter? It's basically a sequence.
Sequence.
Okay, it would be a sequence. In my case, what is it? In my case, what is it? It is basically a list. Okay. So what is the use of, what is the duty of a filter function? What is the duty of a filter function?
It
Filter
will
function
filter out.
is used to filter out certain, values from the sequence and result in a filtered out sequence, isn't it? Sequence, isn't it? Is it clear? Is that clear, my dear friends? Yes or no? Hello? Okay. Now, having said that, now what is that lambda function? What does it do? Okay. What does Akshata? Can you tell me what does this lambda function actually do?
Sir, lambda function will take one parameter and then it will return modulo.
Only those values which are divisible by 2, isn't it?
Yes.
So this lambda function will only return, okay, it will return true or false based on whether a particular value is divisible by 2 or not, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did you understand this lambda function, isn't it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no, right? Okay, having said that, now see here in the filter. So what happens is in filter I'm passing 2 parameters, right? So internally filter function will pass, okay, each and every element from this list to this lambda function referred by f. Is that okay? How many parameters is it taking, Akshada?
Only one.
It is taking 1, isn't it? So
Yes.
each element from this list, that is first time it will take 1, then call this lambda function with that 1. Okay. So in that case, what will it return in the first case?
It will return 1 in first case.
Will it return 1 in first case? Will this
Uh,
lambda
sir-
function return 1 in first case, ma Akshada?
Uh,
What will lambda function return?
sorry,
Yeah?
false it will return.
It
Yeah.
will return false, isn't it? Okay.
Yes.
So when in this filter, so when it is when it results in false, do you think this 1 will be added as the resultant sequence? Will
No.
it be added as a resultant sequence? No.
No.
So it won't be added. Next element is 2. Okay. So 2 mod 2 is equal to 0 is true, isn't it? So therefore,
Yes.
this will result in true value. When it results
Yes.
in true value, what happens? This filter will actually store that 2 as one of the element. So the 1 is filtered out. Did you see that? Similarly,
Yes.
3 will be filtered out. 4 will be, 4 will be added. Okay, 5 will be filtered out, 6 would be added, 7 would be filtered out, 8 would be added. Okay, and then 0 would be added. So you will get a resulting sequence of 2 4 6 8 0. Did you understand this, my dear friends? Hello?
Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So each element from this list L will be taken and given to this lambda function, and this this lambda function will return a value called as true or false. Based on true or false, okay, this filter will decide whom to keep in the sequence and whom not to keep, right? No, so in our case, whichever element is not equal to 0, whichever is not divisible by 2, that would be removed from the sequence and a resulting sequence would be given. Correct? No? Do you understand this? Now this result will contain a the filtered out sequence. Is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
Zalak, listen to me. Don't ask me any question. Just listen to me for now. Okay, no? Don't ask me any question until I complete till here. Please listen to me, right? Now, what does this result contain? What does this result contain? Okay, the result will
Filtered.
contain the filtered out sequence, isn't it? Yes or
Yes.
no? Hello, yes or no? Just say yes, no. It will contain the filtered out sequence. Okay. Now, then what is the data type of result? Can anyone tell me what is the data type of result? RES. What is the data type of RES? Can you tell me? Hello, what is the data type of RES? Akshada? Akshada? Yeah, Akshada, you're there, you're not there.
Sir, yes, I'm there. List.
It will be a list. Who said? Did I tell you?
Mm, no.
I showed you that it is containing a, but did I tell you this will be a list? It will not be a list. Rather, the data type of result will be a filter object. Okay, it will be a filter object, right? No, but now I want to convert that into a list. Therefore, I will use the list function. So it will not result in a list object or a tuple object. Rather, it will be resulting in a filter object, which will be holding this sequence. Now I want to convert this filter object into a list format. Therefore, I use a list function and convert that, and I store it into updated list. Now tell me, what is the data type of updated list? Can you tell me what is the data type of updated list? Akshada,
Now it will be list.
now it will be a list because I've converted this filter object into a list format and then I print it. Therefore, I get it in the list format. Is that okay? Now, if you want to get it in the tuple format, just say tuple, it will result in the tuple format for you guys. Guys, did you understand this? Hello? Did you understand this? Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Understand this? Okay, no? Now, Zalak Gandhi, did you understand what I'm saying? Is your question answered, Zalak Gandhi? Okay, yeah. So, okay, let us come to this one now, right? Now, Kaveri Appa, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you asked me the previous question. Is it related to this? Is it relating to this?
Yes, sir. Related.
How is it related? Tell me.
Sir, here also we will use one function, that is lambda function, as an argument for filter function.
1 minute. There, what you said, it works. But there, the function is already been created, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
You already created a function, whereas here the function is not created. Rather, filter function is going to create a function based on this lambda blueprint, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand or not?
Yes, sir. Understood.
In the program that you showed, the function was already created by me. I had defined that function, what parameters it takes and all those things, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but here did you see that the lambda function is not, I mean, the function is not created. I only told the function will look like this, and you create the function for it on the fly during runtime.
Yes, sir.
Understood or not? Simply don't say yes.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Here, this is not a function. It is only a description for a function, like how it should look like, right? So on the fly during runtime, this filter function, okay, will call this f function based on each and every parameter, and then a function definition is created based on this. I showed you know in the earlier while discussing lambda how it would get created and all that. Similarly,
sir.
it would get created on the fly during runtime. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, no. So did you guys, did you understand how this, did you understand what is that, the beauty of lambda function? You can pass this objects to any from one function to another function. You can pass these functions in the form of lambda, so that the function definition will get created on the fly during runtime. Is that okay? Did you understand this, the beauty of lambda function? Okay, see here,
Yes,
you're
sir.
passing this lambda function over as an as a parameter to this filter function, isn't it? That is the beauty of lambda function over here. Okay, so I know initially it will take some time for you to digest this, but once you start using lambda functions, you'll be understanding. I have so many programs over here using lambda. Okay, so shall we go to the next one? Shall we go to the
Yes,
next one?
sir.
So 1 second, here Avantika is asking, is filter acts like a loop, sir, for lambda function? Avantika, can you please unmute yourself? Avantika, can you please unmute yourself? Avantika, please, yeah, we have no time here, quickly. Avantika, I'm waiting for you. This Avantika will respond, she's there or not? She'll only chat, is it?
Yes, internet is unstable, sir, so that's why.
Okay, okay, you tell me now.
No, sir, I just thought
Now, what is your doubt now? I don't want what you're thinking. What is your doubt?
will filter act like a loop, sir, like a for loop?
No. It's
Like
not a loop, no,
for
it's a function.
No, sir. For sequence, first it is scanning one by one, no, sir. First is
Inside the filter, they would have used a loop. Inside the filter, okay, sorry, okay. They would have written filter function, no? They have written filter function, right?
Yes,
Inside
sir.
that function, they would have used a loop, okay, whether for loop or whatever it is, to take the elements from this list, okay? It will take the elements from this list and then pass it to the lambda function, correct, no?
Okay, sir. Understood, sir.
Understood. Filter is a function, it is not a loop, but filter, see, that is what, everything is hidden. We don't need to bother how they have implemented and all that. It is not needed. Okay, filter function, you give a sequence and a lambda, it will actually do the work and give it to us. That's all. As it is as simple as that. If you were designing, then you will use filter function, then you will take the elements one by one from the list using a for loop, then you will pass to the lambda function, then you will say return, all these things. Okay, that everything is taken care by the filter function. So internally they would have used a for loop. Is that clear?
Okay, sir. Understood, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Guys, shall we proceed to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Priyanka, tell me what is it? Priyanka, tell me what is it? Quickly.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, sir, I have question related to this. You asked in the result which data type will be stored, right? In yesterday's class, we discussed. You said that function will be returning the tuple values, right? So here in this case,
One minute, hold on. Did I tell you function will be returning tuple values?
yeah,
See,
like
1
yesterday
second,
when we were having that
Priyanka, right?
maximum
This is
and
Priyanka,
minimum.
no?
Yeah, yes. Sir.
Priyanka, one thing you should understand very clearly. Whenever you use the term, sir, you told, you should clearly say what I told. You're understanding, no?
Oh,
Right?
oh,
So
okay, sorry, sir.
yesterday I did not tell you function will return tuples. For one of the program, when you say return, okay, so two values, one comma two, then it will be returned as a tuple, is what I said you. Do you understand?
Okay, okay,
You
I got
return
it.
one, then it returns a normal value, that it's a normal integer. So whenever you're returning two or three values, then it would be considered as a tuple, is what I told you. Clear?
Okay, yeah, this is clear, sir.
Clear now?
So in result here, only filtered value will be there, and later on we can convert a list or
Yeah,
tuple, whatever we
so
want.
this result is basically an
Okay.
object of type filter class. So what do you mean by class and objects will be discussed now. For now, you should understand this result is of type, okay, filter object. It is a filter object. It is a type filter. It is not a list or a sequence. Using that filter object, we can convert that into a what is that? Using this what is that list function or tuple function, we can convert. Maheshwari. It's horrible here. That is the reason, guys, I don't keep this, what is that? I don't allow you to unmute at all. You don't even have that common sense the class is going on. What will I do? Okay, it's so irritating and you're wasting the time. So disturbing. Okay. So filter will result in a filter object, and that when we actually give it to a list, will convert into a list. If you give it to a tuple, it will actually give it a tuple. Is that okay? Right? So please be aware that you're in a class and make sure that you're always on mute here. Please, if you're not concentrating on the class, that is when you go into unmute and all that. Fine. Please understand there are a lot of people who are attending the session. Because of you, it should not be disturbed. Okay. Right. So Chinmay Shri is asking overall what all exactly filter is doing, sir. Very good, Chinmay Shri, very nice. Okay, so you're asking me where at the right time. Okay, so filter is used to filter out certain elements from a given sequence, and it will result in a new sequence. Is that okay, guys? Is that clear? Hello, is that clear? Filter function is used to filter out certain elements from a given sequence and give us a new sequence. That is what filter will do. Okay, so why did I explain filter to you now? Because I wanted to show you how lambda functions can be applied, and what is the advantage of lambda functions. That is why I'm giving you the standard built-in functions. Okay, so we have one more function, built-in function called as, what is the function name? Can you tell me quickly, guys? So now we'll have
Map.
to be a little bit fast because we know how lambda works. Okay, so what is the function here? Map, isn't it? Now, how will this map work? Listen to me. Okay, so map will also take how many parameters? Can you tell me, ma?
2 parameters.
It will take 2 parameters, or it can take multiple parameters. Okay, that's what I've shown you in
Okay.
the next example. It can take 2 or multiple parameters. What is the first parameter? It must be a lambda function.
Lambda
Second
function.
parameter must be a sequence. Okay, now
Sequence.
it must be a
Yes.
sequence. So what will map do? Map will take each and every element from this, from this sequence L. Okay, and that will be given to the lambda function, isn't it? Okay. Hello, Akshada, you're there
Yes.
or not?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir, I'm there.
Map function will do. Map function will take each and every element from the sequence and give it to the
Lambda function.
and generate a new sequence. Okay, it is not used for filtering out. It will generate a new sequence. It doesn't need to be true or false. Did you see that? Is it returning true or false?
No.
For filter, it needs true or false. Okay, but here, does it
Okay.
need a true or false? There is no true or false over here, isn't it? Therefore,
Yes.
when you say x into x, what happens? What is x over here? First time, what is x?
X is our 1.
It is 1. So 1 into 1, it will return what?
1.
So it is creating a new sequence 1. Next time, the second element will be passed to this lambda function. In the second time, what is the x
2.
value? It is 2. So it will be what?
2 into 2, 4.
Okay. Next time, what will be there?
9.
It would be 9. Like that, it creates a new sequence. Okay. And then
Yes.
I will get a result. Now, what is the type of this result? It is a
Mapped
map object.
object.
It is a map object. Okay. Now I want to print it as a sequence. So what is it I do? I convert that using
List.
the list function, and then I get the updated list. Now updated list is of what type?
Now it is list.
It is list. So I just print, I get this value. Is that okay? Now,
Yes.
as an assignment, what you can do is instead of writing x into x, you can change it to x into 1 or x into 0, something like that, you try it out, or x plus 1, anything, some expression, you write it out and see the resulting value of this. Is that clear, my dear friends? Okay, so what is
Yes.
that I wanted to know is that map function will take, there's 2 or multiple parameters, so it will take each element from the sequence and give it to this lambda function, and the resulting value of that lambda function would actually be created as a new sequence, okay, which when converted into a list will give this value. Is that clear? Okay, so just for your understanding, I've given you one more example for map function. Did you see that? There's one more example for map function here. How many parameters is it taking?
3.
It's taking 3 parameters. Okay, no? So what is the first one?
First one is lambda function.
What is the second one?
L1, first list,
It's a sequence. Second one?
sequence.
The third one is also a sequence, isn't it? Now, what am I
Yes.
doing? How many parameters is lambda function taking?
2 parameters, x and y.
And what is it doing? What is it resulting?
Multiplication of them.
Yes or no? So you know what
Yes.
happens, this map function? Map function will take the first element from the first list, second element from the first element from the second list. I'll repeat. Map function will take the first element from the first list L1, okay, take the first element from the second list L2 and pass those two parameters as those two values as parameters to the lambda function f. Is that okay? And then now tell me, what is the value of x and y in this case?
1 and 1.
1 and 1. And then what will it return?
1.
It will return 1 into 1. Okay, no? It will
Yes.
do the multiplication. So 1, comma. Next, what it will pass? It will take the second element of the list 1 and second element of the list 2 and pass it as parameters to the lambda function f. Isn't it?
Yes.
And therefore, now the second time, what is x and y? X and y would be
2
and
and
2.
2.
So 2 2s are, it would be 4.
4.
Like that, it gives a new sequence and then it will store it in the result. Now, what is the type
Yes.
of this result? It would be
Mapped
a map
object.
object, right? Now, it is a map object, okay? And therefore, if I want to print it as a list, what will I do? I convert it into a list using list function and I store it into an updated list and I print that value on the screen. Guys, is that clear?
Yes,
Guys,
sir.
is that clear? Hello, guys, is that clear? Okay, super. Now, having said that, okay, sir, the only difference between lambda and map, only difference in parameter. What is that? The only difference between lambda and map, only difference in parameters, sir. I did not under. Mahinder, can you please unmute yourself quickly so that I can answer your question?
Sir, difference between map and lambda is only
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
I
What is it? No, 1 minute. What is that? The difference between?
what is the difference between map and lambda, sir? Is
Hello,
only
darling, you did not understand anything that I discussed today. Minder, you did not understand anything I discussed today. How can you find the difference between map and lambda here? See, lambda is a anonymous function that you are passing to map. Map is a normal function. To that function, you are
Okay.
passing lambda object, man. See, first I explained you lambda. First I explained
sorry,
you.
sorry.
First I
Sir,
explained you.
map and filter, sir. Sorry.
Okay, so you understood lambda.
Yes, sir. Map and filter.
Okay, so it is not map and lambda, it is map and filter, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Filter will filter out the elements. It needs a true or false value, correct? No? And map will actually, okay, doesn't need a true or false value. It gives a new sequence based on a particular condition that you are given here. Is that okay? See, you can see the result over here, right? No? So as Tasneem is saying, map will generate a new sequence. Okay, it is not filtering out any value. Is that clear, Mahinder?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Did you understand now?
Yes.
So you understood lambda, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I got scared. You're asking me what is the difference between map and lambda.
I just bit confused, sir.
Okay, right. Now there is a new function called as reduce function, my dear friends. Okay, so the reduce function will reduce a sequence into a single value. You see that? Reduce function will reduce your entire sequence into a single value. Okay. Now, how many parameters are you? How many parameters are you passing to this reduce function? It is 2, isn't it? So
Yes.
it is here in the first case you're okay. This is comment, is it? Okay. I'll
Yeah.
explain that later. It means I want you to try this as an assignment. Okay, this is your assignment. That's why I put it in hash. This is your assignment. Okay, so okay, let me write it. Let me not write it over. Okay, now lambda function. What is the first one?
Lambda function,
Yeah. So what is the second one?
sequence.
Okay, then I have a comma over here. Okay, no, it means that I can pass some other parameter also over here. Is the meaning of the comma over here? Okay, it is. You can try it out. What will happen when I remove the comma over here? Just remove it out and try it out. Okay. Now,
Okay, sir.
so to explain this, I will put one more example over here and also try to put a 0 and see what will happen. So we'll do this later. For now, let us understand this. Okay, so what will reduce function will do? The reduce function will take a sequence and reduce the sequence into a single value, right? It means now how many parameters is lambda function expecting, Akshada?
2.
It is expecting 2.
X
What are
and
they?
Y.
X and
X
Y.
and
Okay.
Y.
So now how many sequences are there?
Only one.
One sequence, right? What is that sequence?
1 to 9.
It is a list.
Yeah, list. Okay.
When I say what kind of sequence, you're supposed to say it is a list, isn't it? It is a list of
Yes.
integer elements, right? Now,
Yes.
this is considered as X and this is considered as Y. From that list, first element and second element, it is considered as X and Y. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, understood or not?
Sir, in the same list, it will
In the
consider X
same
and
list,
Y.
it will consider this as X and this will consider as okay Y. Okay. Rakesh, can you hold
Yes.
on? Yeah, hold on. Okay, no. Okay. So did you understand this?
Yes.
Did you understand till now? That's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Later we'll discuss all that. Okay. Now when I say reduce function will take the first element as X and the second element as Y. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so what is it doing with that? What will it return?
It will multiply.
It will multiply, isn't it? So what will it return now?
2.
It will return 2. Okay. So then what will happen? Okay. Then again, it will call the same lambda function, but now you get one value, no? 1 minute, I'll erase it off. Okay. X and Y. Now what is the resultant value that you get?
2.
You get 2, isn't it? That is 1 into
Yes.
2, isn't it? Now this 2 is considered as X. The result of these 2 is considered as X and 3 will be considered as Y. Did you understand?
Y. Yes.
This becomes how much? 3 2s are 6.
6.
Okay. Then once this is done, this entire thing will become 6. Now 6 is considered as X and 4 is considered as Y. Okay. Now 6 4s are
24.
yeah 24. Correct. Did you understand now what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
Okay, so and then this is considered as 24 and then this is will be considered as Y. So X into Y. Okay, how much
Yeah.
is X into Y?
120.
Okay, right. So now like that
Yes.
continues like that and finally it will give me one value. What is that value? This is the value. You get it.
362,880.
This is the value. So this is called as reduce. It will reduce to a reduce the entire list to a single element. Did you understand? Single value. Hello, did you understand?
Yes,
Hello
sir.
guys. Akshada, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I told you this comma here, isn't it? When I put a F comma L comma over here, Akshada, you're there. Respond to me.
Yes, sir.
You put a comma over here, isn't it? So when I put a comma over here, it means it will take the first value as the X value. From the sequence, it will take the first value as the X value over here. Is that yes or no? That is what I told you, right?
Yes.
What is that if you want to take some other value as X value? That is the initial value. That is, I don't want this, but I want to start with some value. Okay, so that you can give it as over here. Suppose I have given here,
Okay.
if I've given 0 here in the second case, I wanted you to do it as assignment, but still I'm just telling you, right? So there is a 0 over here, isn't it? Okay.
Yes.
So if I say F comma L comma 0, then this would be considered as X. 0 would be considered as X,
Okay.
and then this would be Y. Okay, then 0 into that will become X, and then this will become Y. Then this together will become X, and then this will become Y. Then this together. So in that case, the result will be what? It would be a 0.
0.
Guys, did you understand this concept? Hello, guys, did you understand this concept, my dear friends? Hello, everyone, did you
Yes,
understand?
sir.
Right? No? So that is what it does. Clear? So these.
Yes.
So did you understand like how lambda functions are helpful in creating an object, function object, and passing into other functions? Do you understand this? These are very
Yes,
important
sir.
because they are going to ask this in interview. They are definitely going to ask this in interview because they'll ask you how to. They won't ask any other functions. See, I've only put okay those functions okay which are frequently asked in interviews. Okay, there are so many functions like this, but these are very very frequently asked. Okay, so Chinmay Shri is telling no. I don't know what is that she's saying no. Chinmay Shri, can you unmute yourself?
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
what is that no? Yeah.
Sir, so actually, I understood up to no third after comma. You said no, sir. Third parameter. That I got confused. Sir.
Initially, this would be taken as an X. That's all.
Okay.
Normally, you take this as X and this as Y. No. Now,
Yeah,
if I
sir.
put a 0, this can be taken as a starting point as 0.
And after that list and all, why, sir?
Wait. This can be Y. Okay.
Okay.
0 into Y becomes 0. Then this is gone. Then this will be Y. 0 into Y. Like that. It continues.
Okay. Thanks.
Is that clear?
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Okay. So Rajeshwar, yes, Rajeshwar, tell me what is it?
Sir, what is the, why do we require, like, why do we treat again this one as a one, sir, like X?
Why do we?
Because we have already the result set is already reduced, no, sir.
Okay, here. This one, the first one.
Yes, sir. We got the result. Yes,
We got the result, yes.
yes, sir. The yes. Then why do we again treat? We need to put the comma and take it as the X.
You're telling why we want to do this, huh?
Yes, sir.
Huh? I'm not asking you to take. I told you even this is possible. I just showed
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I told you there are two different versions. If you want, you can do it also, is what I said you.
Okay.
I told you that I'm just showing you the two different
Okay,
versions.
sir.
Is
Sir.
that okay?
Okay. Sir, what, sir, if we don't put comma, also it's fine, no, sir.
Try it out. That is an
We'll
assignment.
get the same result, no, sir.
I'm giving it as an assignment. Try it out.
Okay, sir.
Okay, remove that comma and see what will happen.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. So having said that, shall we go to the next concept,
you,
my dear
sir.
friends? Okay, it is
Yes, sir.
called as,
Yes.
guys, now I want your complete attention. Okay, so it is not a difficult concept, but it is a very famously asked, interview question, my dear friends, right? So you have to concentrate completely. Are you ready? If you're ready only, I'll be telling you, else I'll not tell you. If you just say ready completely, okay, so only then I'm going to explain this to you, right? No
Yes,
one
sir.
should chat anything else other than whatever I'm asking you. Okay, by now, did you understand till now whatever I told you about lambda functions? Did you understand
Yes,
till now
sir.
whatever I told you about lambda functions? I know it is a little bit confusing and all that, but once you practice, you will get to know, right? After the class, you can do that, right? So did you understand? Clear till here? Okay. Now we are going to discuss a concept called as decorators. Okay, what is the concept? We are going to discuss a concept called as decorators and generators. Can you please put that in the chat box? What are we discussing now? We are discussing something called as decorators and generators. Okay, can you give an example of generator function that we discussed? Generator function, you remember we discussed one generator function earlier?
Yes.
Okay, which is that?
Range.
Exactly, it is a range function, isn't it? If you remember, it was a range function. I told you range is actually an generator function. So we are also creating one generator function over here. It's a dummy generator that we are creating, but I want to show you how it looks like. Okay, so first let us discuss about decorator. Okay, now what is a decorator? Decorator is used to decorate an existing function. Repeat, Akshata, can you please repeat?
Yes. Decorator is used to decorate an existing function.
It means what? It means you are okay. So you, Akshata, you go to beauty parlor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't worry. I'm not going to ask you what kind of makeup you do, but assume before going to beauty parlor, okay, your face would be dark. Assume example. Okay, just I have not
Okay.
seen you. Okay, but I'm just telling you. Okay, just for the sake
Yes.
of okay, you would be dark. Okay, dark in the sense what? Not completely dark. Okay, but normal. I mean, tanned skin and all that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, then you enter into the beauty parlor. Okay, and I don't know, I've never been to beauty parlor. Okay, so they would apply something to you. I've only seen in movies they'll apply all kind of nonsense and
Makeup.
on your face and all those things. Okay, and then what you do, you come out, right? Now after coming out, what would happen to Akshada? Akshada would be a decorated Akshada, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? She'll be
Yes.
completely fair and all those things. Yes or no? And these dirty boys will fall seeing her fairness, right? No, all that temporary makeup, boys will fall and they will do Instagram reels. Yes or not, dirty fellows, right? Okay, so did you understand this? So now here that beauty parlor is called as the decorator. Did you understand, my dear friends? Okay, so this beauty parlor is called as a decorator. So who went into the beauty parlor? Can you tell me who went? Okay, who went into the beauty parlor? Yeah, tell me. No, Akshada went, right? No, and Akshada went with tanned skin, but while coming out of the decorator, what happened to Akshada? Full like Katrina Kaif. She became like Katrina Kaif. Yes or no? Completely fair. Decorated Akshada, isn't it? So
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
she became like heroine. Okay, glowing skin. Okay, so that is what. So here in our case, listen to me, my dear friends. Okay, listen to me. This is the Akshada. Okay, this is Akshada. Okay, getting decorated. Who is getting decorated? This function. Okay, she is like your Akshada. Okay, no, and who is the decorator? This fellow. He is like your beauty parlor. He is the beauty parlor. Okay, no. So getting
Yes.
decorated is getting into this decorator. They will decorate it and send it. Clear till here, my dear friends? Did you understand? It is, you'll have to memorize few things. You'll have to know how to create decorators. Okay, no. Now, shall we do now? Shall we start? Okay. So first thing is that decorator. This is the beauty parlor, isn't it? So to
Yes.
the beauty parlor, we are giving an input. What is the input? To the beauty, see, decorator is a beauty parlor. To the, we are calling that beauty parlor as, what is the input? Okay,
Getting
Akshada. I mean,
decorated.
sorry, not Akshada. It is getting decorated. I'll call it as Akshada form. Okay, this is Akshada. This is Akshada. Okay, so to the beauty parlor, to the decorator function, we are actually passing this, getting decorated
Getting
function, isn't it? Right now,
Yes.
what will happen? It comes here, right? It comes here, isn't it, my dear friends? Can you see that? Is it visible? Not visible. Is it visible? Yeah, everyone? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
visible? Okay, so now what happens? Inside this decorator function, we will have one more function that is called as your inner function. This is how it should be. It is mandatory. For all decorator function, there should be an inner function who will actually, he's a makeup man, who will actually do the decoration for
Makeup.
that, right? So what
Yeah.
is the name of that? Helping to decorate. This is called as your inner function. Okay, it is your inner function. Now inside this, what will happen is that, okay, it will take the existing value of ready for decoration. So what is ready for decoration? Can you tell me? What is ready for decoration? Guys, tell me what is ready for decoration? Akshada, what is ready for decoration?
Sir, it will.
No,
Is
no,
it
we'll go back. 1 minute.
10?
1 minute. What is ready? Just answer my question. What is this ready for decoration? It is a parameter that we have passed here, isn't it?
Yes.
From where did we get this parameter? From getting decorated, isn't it?
Yes.
So what is getting decorated? It is a function, isn't it?
Yes.
In that case, what is ready for decoration? It is a function, isn't it? This function, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Guys, are you understanding? See here, it's very simple. I'm calling a function g. Assume we have a list L. L is equal to say 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Listen, guys. Guys, listen. Okay, 1 minute. It is not, that is why I told you I want your complete attention. Listen. Okay. So first thing is that you have a list. Assume L is equal to, okay, forget this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is a list. Is this okay? Is this okay? This is,
Yes.
now I am calling a function g, some function g, and I am passing L. Is that okay? Is that
Yes,
okay?
sir.
These two okay? Now there is a function definition for g. I'm writing over here. Okay, and it is called as k. Is that okay? Now what I will do inside this function definition, I am saying, okay, s is equal to k, right? Or s is equal to k of 1. Okay, now tell me what will s contain, Akshada?
2.
How? What is k?
So K of
What is k?
K is.
It is, you come backwards. What is
Yes.
k? K is the parameter. So what
Yes.
is k containing? It is containing the value that it got passed. So what is L?
Yeah.
L is nothing but,
List.
so it means k is referring to this list, isn't it? And
Yes.
k of 1 is what? 2. Correct? No?
2.
Guys, do you
Yes.
understand this concept? Do you understand this concept here? Hello?
Yes,
Guys, do you
sir.
understand this? Okay, I'm coming reverse. Similarly, okay, let me remove all these things from here so that you'll understand. Okay, 1 minute. I'm going to explain this once again. Listen to me, right? First, okay. So whom did I call? Akshada?
Ready for decoration.
No, whom did I call? Decorator.
Okay, decorator function.
I'm calling the decorator function, right? What am I passing?
Yes. Getting decorated.
This
parameter.
function name, isn't it?
Yes.
So this will go and sit here, correct?
Yes.
So what is this ready for decoration? Basically, what is it? Only the name change.
It's a,
It is like K.
yeah.
This is L. L is a list. So there, what is K?
K will also be a list.
A list only. K is a list. Only thing is name is changed over here, isn't it?
Yes.
Similarly, getting decorated is passed. So what is that over here? The name is ready for decoration. But actually, what is this? Actually, it is basically pointing to this getting decorated, isn't it?
Yes.
Guys, is this clear here? Till here, I'm going step by step. Is this clear? Getting decorated is being passed. It is collected in this ready for decoration. So ready for decoration is nothing but getting decorated only. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, right? Hello guys, do you understand or not? Hello everyone. Just say yes, no, yeah, not getting. Okay. How do I explain? Sneha is telling not getting. Okay, Sneha, can you please unmute yourself, Sneha? Sneha, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sneha, you are there. You are really listening to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you'll have to help me out. Okay. Okay. First. Okay. Listen now, Sneha. Sneha, you're there with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is L here? Sneha, what is L here? You should be very quick, Sneha. We have no time. What is
1,
L?
2, 3.
L is a list.
List.
L is a list of integers, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what are we calling?
G of L.
We are calling a function G, and what are we passing?
List.
We are passing a list. That list will go and sit where?
In K.
It won't, the reference. So don't you think that both L and K are now pointing to the list only?
Yes, sir.
Agree, disagree?
Agree.
Okay. Now when I say K of 1, now if I
It
say
is 2.
that is 2, how can you say it is 2? The name is K, but though the name is K, it is referring to the same list, no?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because we pass this L over here to this K, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is clear for you?
Yes, sir. Clear,
Guaranteed.
clear.
Clear. Then this
Yes,
one
sir.
should also be clear for you now. Okay, no? Someone
Okay.
said, no, sir, I didn't get how K1 is 2. Oh my God. Guys, is it so difficult here?
So when you're explaining this null list of integer, it's getting clear. But when you're coming to this main part null,
Who is
it's
this?
little bit confusing.
Who is talking to me?
Sneha.
Okay,
So
okay.
Sneha.
No, Rakshanda is telling she did not even understand this one. Okay. I don't know if you really attended my earlier classes. Okay, but still, okay. Right now, if suppose we go like this, we'll not complete the course. Anyways, but it's okay. Let me, how do I explain now? Okay, let me explain it like this. Guys, I'm explaining this now once again. Okay, you have a memory. Okay, this is everyone, whoever did not understand, now listen to me. Okay, you have this, okay, list. Keep answering my question. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, this is L. Is that clear now? This is L. Is that clear? Hello, is this clear for this? L is equal to list 1, 2, 3. Is that clear? Whoever said did not understand, listen to me. L is 1, 2, 3, right? Is that clear? Hello, you guys have to respond to me here. Please respond, no?
Yes, sir.
Right in the, okay. Now then I'm calling this function G and passing L, right? No, this was in one stack frame. Okay, and then I'm passing this L into, I'm calling G, therefore a new stack frame would be created, and this is called as G, and the reference of L will go and sit in K. Yes or no? Guys, everyone who did not understand, okay, yes or no? Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir.
Who was it? Someone said, Rakshanda, did you understand or not? It is for you, I'm telling you. Rakshanda, did you understand this? Okay, so in G, this K, okay, this L will come and sit in K, therefore K is referring to this. Yes or no? Yeah, Rakshanda, yes or no? Can you unmute yourself? Rakshanda, please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself quickly. I'm waiting for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, did you understand? Now K is referring to 1, 2, 3. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Now inside this, when I say K of 1, what does it mean?
Okay, sir. Yeah, it is 2, sir. Okay.
And why did not you understand this? It is so simple, no?
Yes, sir.
Then why are you not understanding?
I didn't remember it, sir, that it starts from 0. So that is why.
You did not remember. So whose mistake is it now?
Sorry,
You
sir.
have to revise, no? See, what happens is when I keep explaining such small things, the things get very much delayed. Okay. I'm not telling you not to ask me doubts, but you'll have to revise and come to the class, no?
Okay,
Correct?
sir.
It's a very simple thing, right?
Okay.
I assume that you guys know this and then I'm explaining this, correct?
Okay, sir. Sorry,
Guys,
sir.
please revise and come, or else it becomes very difficult for me to explain each and everything. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Anyways,
Okay.
chalo. Fine. Did you
Thank you,
understand this
sir.
now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Sorry,
So,
sir.
no, it's okay. Revise and come. Okay. I really don't need your sorry, but I want you to revise and come. Okay. So you
Okay, sir.
understood this. Now, having
Yes,
said that,
sir.
let me come back to this function now. Let me come back to this. Okay. So similarly, so what is the function that we have now? Okay, let me write it over here. Guys, keep answering my question. Okay, what is the function that we have? Hello?
Decorator function.
Yeah, so no, before that, who this one? We have this function, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is the name of this function, Akshada?
Getting decorated.
Getting decorated. So I will keep him here. I'll call this as getting decorated. Okay, I'm calling this function getting decorated. Okay, now
Yes.
where will I write? 1 second, wait, I'll erase this. Okay, so I'll keep it as there is. Can I remove this from here? Or no, let me
Yes,
write.
sir.
If I remove, then again they'll say they did not understand. That is why. Okay, okay. Getting decorated is the function. Okay, this is the function over here. Is that clear? This is a function.
Yes.
Okay, and I have certain statements, that is return 10 and all that, right? Now,
Yes.
I am calling, what function am I calling?
Decorator function.
And what am I passing?
Getting decorated.
So where does it going and sitting now?
It is going in ready for decoration.
Okay, it means I have a function, okay, so which is called as getting decorated, that is also being referenced by whom?
Ready for decoration.
It means this one is also be referenced by one more name. What is it? Ready for decoration, isn't it? So both are
Yes.
referring to the same function. Is that clear now, my dear friends?
Yes.
Both getting decorated as well as ready for decoration, both are same only. Is that clear?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
is it clear? Okay. Now, okay. Inside this decorator function, as I told you, you should always have another inner function, isn't it?
Yes.
You have this inner function, isn't it?
Yes.
Or no? Okay.
Yes.
Now, inside this, what is the, who is the makeup man? What is the name of the
Helping to
makeup man?
decorate.
Helping to decorate. He is the one who is decorating. Okay.
Yes.
Now, to decorate, what he will do, he will actually call ready for decoration, right? Now, who
Yes.
is ready for decoration? Come
It
back.
was referencing to getting decorated.
See here, ready for he is calling ready for decoration, but who is ready for decoration? Yeah, come back. Ready for decoration. From where did I get? Again, come back. Getting recorded, getting decorated. So ready for decoration is none other than getting decorated only, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes or no? Guys,
Yes,
did you
sir.
understand this? So when I call ready for decoration, okay, what will it return to me?
10.
It will return 10 to me, isn't it? Therefore,
Yes.
what is X containing now? What is X
10.
containing? It will contain 10. Okay. Then what will it do?
It will return x plus 1. That is
It will
10
return-
plus 1.
That is 11. Correct? No?
Yes.
Okay. So understood so much, right? No? And then it says it is not helper. This is mistake. Okay. It says return helping to decorate. Helping to decorate. What nonsense. This is not helper. Okay. The name, this is helping to decorate. Helping to decorate. Is that okay, my dear friends? Is that okay?
Yes.
Return helping to decorate. Is that okay? It's not helper. Instead of, I just wrote it as helping to decorate. Okay. Now, did you understand so much? I'll discuss
Yes,
once
sir.
again from first now. I'm going to discuss once again. Okay. Did you understand different parts of this program? Now I'm going to discuss once again. So listen to me carefully. Okay. You understood, right? So always I'm going to discuss once again. Listen so that you'll understand better. Okay, so I think now you understand different parts of this, right? So what will, first of all, let me discuss from first. What will decorator do, Akshada? Decorator will take an existing function and it will decorate it. It means it will give some other value added to whatever it was actually giving. Correct now, my dear friends? Did you understand this? A function was actually giving some value, but it will decorate it, means it will make it give something else on apart from the existing one. It will add something to the existing one. Is that clear?
Yes.
Hello, is that clear? Okay. What is this getting decorated actually will return? What value will it actually return?
10.
It will return actual value, it will return is 10. Okay, but we are decorating this function to return something else. Is that clear? On top of this, is that clear? We are
Yes.
trying to decorate it. Okay, now who will do that? Who will do that? Keep answering.
Decorator.
Decorator will do that, right? No, decorator is going to do that job, right? So
Yes.
shall we call our decorator? Shall we call
Yes.
our decorator? Yes, we are supposed to call our decorator, correct? No, so this is a
Yes.
decorator function. Okay, right? Now decorator function must have a makeup man, isn't it? Decorator is like
Yes.
a parlor, and inside that we should have a makeup man who will do the makeup, isn't it? Yes or
Yes,
no, my
sir.
dear friends? Okay, so do we have a makeup man over here?
Yes.
What is
Helping
he
to
called
decorate.
as? Helping to decorate, isn't it? Okay,
Yes.
right. So whom do we call now? We are calling decorator, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So let me just change. This is not helper. What is it?
Helping to decorate.
Yeah, helping to decorate. Helping to decorate. That is what it is returning this reference. Okay, so we will call decorator function, and whom are we passing into this decorator function? Whom are we passing?
Getting decorated.
Yeah, we are passing this getting decorated. Okay, now this getting decorated will go and sit in this reference right now. It means
Yes.
I've given one more reference to this function. There is a function called as getting decorated. Okay, there is a function called as getting decorated, but I've also given one more name to it, isn't it?
Yes.
I've given one more name to it, isn't it? What is the name I've given to it?
Ready for decoration.
Exactly, guys. Everyone, put that in the chat box. What is, I've given one more name to it right now. So it is not, what is that other name? It is called as ready for decoration. Okay, so both are nothing but getting decorated only. Guys, did you understand till here? Till here, did you
Yes.
understand? Okay, right, fine. Now, who is the makeup man? Who is the makeup man?
Helping to decorate.
Okay, so Akshada, that is, Akshada went into the parlor and she's asking one fellow to do the makeup. So who is that? Helping to decorate, right? So what will he do? He will take the existing value for ready for decoration, correct? So when I say
Yes.
ready for decoration, whom am I actually calling?
Getting decorated.
Getting decorated. What is the value that it is returning?
10.
It is returning 10, correct? So what will X contain?
10.
10, okay. And what should this helper, what is this makeup man should return?
X plus 1, that is 10 plus 1, 11.
Exactly. It must return 11, correct? No? But,
Yes.
okay, so let us keep it over here. So this decorator function will ask the makeup man to do this decoration and return the value, right? And then this
Yes.
decorator function is returning what? What is it returning?
Helping to decorate.
To decorate. So to whom is he returning? To whom is he
It is
returning? This decorator
returning
function
to
is returning
decorator.
this. Listen. This decorator function is returning this makeup man to the person who actually called it, right? No? So it was
Yes.
called here, isn't it, my dear friends? It was called here, no? It was
Yes.
called here, right? Okay, you called a decorator function. It is doing some work and it is returning this fellow, right? So this fellow will come and sit where? Decorated, isn't it?
Yes.
Correct? It will come and sit in decorated, isn't it, my dear friends? Hello, understanding or not? Yeah, it will return
Yes, sir.
into. Okay, now this decorated is referring to whom? This decorated is referring to whom? Tell me. Until
Decorator.
I won't leave you. Hey, this what is okay? Okay, this helping to decorate is there. Helping to decorate. This is a function, no?
Yes.
Helping to decorate, isn't it? Right? Yes or no, Akshada? Helping to
Yes,
decorate
sir.
is a function. So
Yes.
this reference is being returned to decorated, isn't it? That is what is coming and sitting here in decorated. Not
Yes.
understanding, guys? Guys, not
Sir,
understanding?
sir, one doubt. Helping to decorate will return to decorator and it will return to decorated, right?
Correct. This will come and sit here, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so the output of decorator is this helping to decorate reference.
Yes.
Guys, understanding or not?
Yes, sir.
Hello, guys, understood or not? Right? Now, okay, this decorated is actually pointing to what? Tell me.
Helping to
Helping to
decorate.
decorate. Helping to decorate. Who gave this helping to decorate to this? Decorator.
Decorator.
Decorator gave this. After creating one function over here, makeup man has been returned to this decorated. Now, when I call decorated here, did you see that? I'm calling decorated. Means whom
Yes.
am I actually calling?
Helping to decorate.
Helping to decorate. So it will do this work and it will return 11 and 11 will get printed on the screen. Is that clear?
Yes.
Hello guys, is that clear? Shall I explain once again to you guys? Shall I explain once again, my dear friends? Okay, I'll explain once again. I think it needs, I know it for few people it is clear, but you want me to explain once again or not?
No, sir.
Hey, I'll explain once again. Listen properly. Dirty fellows, once
Okay,
again,
sir.
listen properly. Why? You're experts, huh? Listen to me once again, all dirty fellows. Listen once again to me. I'm going to explain once again. Okay, so that now, first of all, okay, so listen. First of all, okay, Akshada, keep answering my question. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so what will decorator do?
Sir, decorator will decorate the getting decorated
No,
function.
no, forget about this function. This example. One more. Just generally you speak. What will decorator do?
It will decorate an existing function.
It will decorate the existing function. Okay. With help of whom?
Helping to decorate.
with a helper, correct? No, there would be a helper
Yeah.
whom it will take care of, isn't it?
Yes.
And what will decorator return? That helper it will return.
Helper return.
It will return a helper. Guys, is that clear? Guys, is that clear?
Yes.
Decorator function will decorate an existing function with the help of a helper.
Helper.
Correct? Now, that helper is an inner function, yes or no?
Yes.
That helper should be an inner function, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, in our case now. What is the name of the decorator?
Decorator here.
Decorator only, right? Now, so what is the name of the helper who will help the decorator?
Helping to decorate.
Helping to decorate, right? No, who is the one who is getting decorated?
Getting decorated.
Getting decorated, right? No, so therefore,
Yes.
who should go into the decorator?
Getting decorated.
Did you see that? I am calling decorator to decorate the function getting decorated. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, and then okay, so this will go as a reference and set in ready for decoration, correct? No.
Yes.
So who is this ready for decoration? He is none other than getting decorated.
Getting
correct, no?
decorated.
Correct.
Yes.
And then decorator is making use of a helper, correct? No.
Yes.
Who is that helper? Helping to decorate.
Helping to
correct, no?
decorate.
And what is he supposed to do? He is supposed to take the existing value of that getting decorated, and then he will change that value on top of it. He will add some +1 or something. He's decorating it, right? No, he
Yes.
cannot. The beauty parlor cannot take akshada and give a different akshada or something like that. On existing akshada only, the makeup will be applied and give the resulting akshada. Yes or no?
Yes.
So he's taking the existing value of x and he's adding 1 to it, and he's supposed to return, correct? No, that is what
Yes.
this helper has to do. But if this helper has to do, we have to call this helper. So for that, this decorator function will just return the helper, correct? No,
Yes.
so that will come and sit in decorated, correct?
Yes.
Now we are calling the decorated. We are just saying decorated. It means what? When we call decorated, what are we actually calling? We are calling the decorated.
Helping to
version of-
decorate.
yeah, we are calling helping to decorate, but generally, what does it mean? We are calling the
Helper.
decorated version of getting decorated, correct? No,
Yes.
because when we call decorated, it calls the helping to decorate. This is nothing but helping to decorate. Helping to decorate. Okay, helping to decorate, and this fellow will actually do the decoration and return 11. Okay, and that would be printed on the screen. Guys, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello guys, is that clear, my dear friends? Hello, yes or no? Clear? Not clear?
Yes.
Clear? Everyone clear? Okay, so what all you need to have is a decorator function, and inside the decorator function, you're supposed to have an inner function who will act as a helper, and you need a function which needs a decoration. So that function has to be sent into that decorator, and then that decorator function has to return that helper function. So that helper function will later be called. Okay, so can you please write it down? Okay.
Yes.
Ankur Shetty is asking, sir, but I don't understand why we should involve multiple loop of functions. I mean, what is the use of multiple functions? Isn't it complicating the program? Okay, so Ankur, I don't understand what you mean by what you're trying to say. Ankur, can you please unmute yourself and talk to me?
So what I meant was like even decorator is being defined and helping to decorate, ready for decorate. I mean, not ready for decorate. Other things are being defined, and you're making it a loop inside a function, right? Like
Here,
a function.
There is no loop here. Okay.
But what I meant was like you're going inside a function and you're taking you're defining another function, and from there you're making it return a value. From that you are taking it back, and
correct. You are basically we are getting a decorated function is what you're saying. So I understood what you're saying is Subhash, we are doing a lot of complicated things over here, isn't it? But decorators has to be designed like this. Okay. And first thing is you're asking me why are we doing all these things, isn't it?
Yeah.
If suppose once you start using frameworks, okay, Python frameworks like a lot of other frameworks, okay, I'll be showing you one of the example. So the moment we don't want, okay, there is some basic version of an operation. Assume, okay, there is some entity which will do me some basic task. Is that okay?
Okay.
But I want it to remain the basic one, but on top of it, I want it to do something extra for me. Okay, but I cannot do something extra without the basic one. You're getting what I'm saying? I have the basic one, man. This is how the basic ones work, right? No, but on top of it, it would be good, additional to that, that existing work if it can do something extra, and that is when we apply and decorator to it so that it can do something extra, like how it is giving me an extra 11. Okay, so I can do some extra. Okay, so there are a lot of functions that will do that, right? That is the first thing. Did you understand this first thing?
Yeah, understood.
The second thing is that it looks very complicated, isn't it?
Yeah.
to do all these things, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. For that reason, Python gives you a automatic way of doing all these things.
Automatic. I didn't get you there.
It'll what is that? I've not explained that. Okay, but it will give you a way to do all these things. You don't need to actually call like this and all that. Okay, so you can just ask it to do this decoration. It will do it for you automatically. Okay, so that I'll be explaining it to you over here. It is given over here. Did you see that? At a decorator, it is called as an annotation. I'll be explaining that to you.
Okay.
Is that clear now? Okay, the problem here is that you passing it and then again asking it to do and all those things. So here we'll do it. But for now, did you understand this one?
Yeah.
Guys, did you all understand this one, my dear friends? Hello,
Yes, sir.
guys, did you understand all what I told you just now? Okay, so can we quickly, okay, Akshata, can you quickly tell me what all we have to do now in a decorator function? Can you quickly tell me what all you should have?
Yes, sir. So for a decorator function, we should have first of all a helping. Yeah,
We should
helper.
basically have a decorator function defined, and
Yes.
within that there should be a helper, isn't it? So helper is the one who will actually make the changes to that existing function, is it right?
Yes, sir.
And then we have to call the decorator to do that job, and then it will pass the helper function, and then we'll have to call that helper function. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
It looks very complicated, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Little bit complicated, but once it
okay.
is practiced, it will
It will be easy. But we have something called as an annotation called as @decorator. Did you see that?
Yes.
@decorator. Okay. So did you see that from the previous example? This function is the one which is getting decorated. Did you see this?
Yes.
This is the one which is actually getting decorated. Yes or no? Getting decorated. Okay. And now I want to say how it has to get decorated. Correct? No. So here we call decorator, we pass this getting decorated function, and then it returned the helper function, and then we call the helper function, and then it gave me the result of the decorated version. Yes or no, my dear friends? Hello? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did you see all this? But here, what am I doing? Okay, I have defined the decorator function over here. Okay, I've told what the decorator has to do. Okay, and then I'll just say that this function, that is getting decorated, has to be decorated as told in the decorator function by using @decorator. This is called as an annotation. It is called as an annotation. Did you understand this? Just say @decorator, and whatever has to be done over here will be done to this decorator, this function, and you can just call decorated, getting decorated. Instead of returning 10, it will return 11 for me. Is that clear? Guys, do you understand? Okay, this getting decorated is automatically getting decorated for me. It is not returning 10, it is returning 11. It means that when I call getting decorated, it will first apply this decorator to this function, it will do the decoration, and then give me the value of 11. Is that clear, my dear friends? Is it now easier than the first version? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it more advantageous than the first version, my dear friends? Yes or no? Is it clear?
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
is it clear, my dear friends? Hello. Okay, so can I take extra 10 minutes here so that I can explain it, or else tomorrow again we'll have this problem. Can I explain this for another 10 minutes? Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'll make the concept clear, strong, and then we'll wind up the session. Is that clear? Okay.
Yes.
Now, so did you understand this? So when I call getting decorated, what happens? Okay, so I have written this annotation @decorator on top of it. So the Python will know that before calling this getting decorated, I'll have to first decorate it. Okay, so to decorate it, where is the decorator? I've already told @decorator. It will go and see the decorator, pass this function, it will do the decoration and all that, and then it will give me the value of 11, right? So which is easy, program 21 or program 22? Which one do you feel comfortable? It is 22.
22nd. Yeah.
22nd. So what is this concept called as? This is called as annotation.
Annotation.
Okay, no. Now, shall I, the same version, I'll show you one more program I'll show you. Listen to me. Okay, in this case, can you tell me how many decorators are there, first of all? Okay, how many akshadas are there? How many akshadas are there?
Only one.
There is only one akshada. Hello, there is only one akshada. Did you see that? My function is the one which should be decorated. Did you see that? Hello guys, did you see that? Okay, same concept only I'm just incrementally bringing the changes. Listen to me. Okay, now what is it supposed to return?
10.
It is supposed to return 10, isn't it? Now how many decorator functions are there?
2.
Did you see that? There are 2 decorator functions. First decorator function, second decorator function. It means Akshada will go into one beauty parlor, okay, and then she can go to some other beauty parlor also, right? It is like that, something like that. Okay, let me explain that to you. Now, first one, Okay, so I'm calling, which decorator am I calling first?
First one, decorator
The first one, decorator. For that input, what am I giving?
My function,
So
that
it
is
means
10.
this is the one which has to get decorated, isn't it? This is the
Yes.
one which has to get decorated. 10, no, it is not 10 here, it is my function. It is, I want to decorate this function. I don't want
Yes.
to return 10, I want to decorate it and return some other value, right? So what is that
Yes.
input that I'm giving? I'm giving my function. Compare this one. Yeah, see, I told you here, no, right? To this decorator, we are passing this getting decorated. Same concept, it is the same if you understand, right? So
Yes,
to
sir.
this first decorator, I am passing this function for decorating, my function. Guys, is that clear? Understood? I'm passing my
Yes.
function. Okay. Now, once I pass, what is it supposed to do inside that? Okay. Now, what is this f referring to?
F referring to my function.
It is referring to my function, isn't it? It is referring
Yes.
to my function. Okay. Then, as every decorator will have, even this is having one helper.
Helper.
You see that? Even this is
Yes.
having one helper. And what will helper do? Will take the existing value of f. What is the existing value of f?
10.
It is 10, right? No? Okay. And then what will it return?
11.
Yeah,
10
this
plus
function
1.
has to return the value. He's the one who should return the decorated value, isn't it? But
Yes.
he will not do it until someone calls him, isn't it? Right?
Yes.
So then what this decorator one will do, he will return this helper functions reference, isn't it? That is this inner functions reference he will return. So that will come and sit in updated function. Am I right?
Yes.
So this is first one. This is the first helper. Okay. Second time I'll call the second decorator function and I will pass this my function over here. And this will get decorated as what? It will return x into 2. That is, what is 10 into 2? It should be 20. And then this inner function of my decorator 2 will come and sit. So this is the second helper from the second decorator. Is that clear, my dear friends? Hello, is
Yes,
that
sir.
clear? Okay. Now, when I call the first decorator, what will happen? When I call, the first updated function, what will happen? Whom will it call?
Function
Updated function 1.
That is decorator
Inner.
1's output.
1's output. So what is it? Decorator
Yes.
1's output, it is x plus 1.
11.
That is 11. Okay. Second time when I call, what will happen? Updated function
20.
2. It will call this one. That is nothing but 20. 20 will be your output. Do you understand? Applying
Yes, sir.
two decorators to it, right? Guys, do you understand this? Applying two decorators. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, okay. So coming to this, so the same two decorators, I am applying it using annotations. Did you see that? I have single function. Did you see that? I'm having single function. First, I will apply decorator 1 to this, and then to that result, I will apply decorator 2. You're getting what I'm saying? Akshada
Yes, sir.
goes into a parlor, she does makeup. With the same makeup, she gets into some other parlor, they will apply some other makeup on top of that existing makeup. Did you understand that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So decorator 1, what will it do? It will return 11. Correct? Decorator 1 will return 11. And to that 11, I'm again applying decorator 2. Therefore, 11 into 2 is 22.
22.
Guys, is that clear? Hello?
Yes,
Guys, you
sir.
understand what I'm saying here? Okay, no? So can we quickly say what all decorator function will do, my difference? Double decoration. Okay. So what all your decorator functions should do? Tell me, my difference. One by one, we will discuss. We'll wind it up. Then we'll wind it up. What all it has to do? Can you tell me?
Okay.
Yeah, first one.
Yes, sir.
First
So
is?
decor.
Tell me, Akshada.
Hello. Yes. Sir, double decorator function.
No, no,
It
not
will
this.
first.
General decoration. General decoration.
Okay. General decorate function will take an
First,
existing.
okay. First is what is that you need to have. This is very important. So listen to me. What is the first thing?
Yeah.
I'm making it easy for you. First is what you should have.
A decorator.
You need a decorator. Correct? No.
Yeah.
We need a decorator. Okay.
Inner
Right, we have
helper.
a decorator. Correct? And
Yes.
inside this, we have one more
Helper.
Okay, we need a helper. Very good. Inside this, we need a helper. Def,
Yes.
we'll call it as helper. Correct?
Yes.
We need a helper who will do the makeup. Correct? Now, inside this, what he has to do?
Return.
Take the value of the existing, akshada. Correct?
Yes.
Correct. No? So let me create an akshada over here. Right? Def.
Yes.
Akshada. I'll write. Okay. I'll write akshada. Akshada. Okay. Colon. So Akshada is supposed to return what? Say 10.
Yes.
Okay. But I want Akshada to be decorated and return something else. So first helper will take the existing value of Akshada, isn't it?
Yes.
It will take the existing value of Akshada. Okay. And now what will you do?
It will add 1.
Add 1 or whatever you want to do. You want to add
Yes.
x plus x or something like that. Okay.
Yes.
So this is what helper will do. And finally, what will this decorator do? He knows that his helper will do this, and what is this decorator will do? Decorator has to return the helper, correct?
Helper's value.
Helper, not helper's value, helper's reference.
Helper.
This
Okay.
this
The
becomes
reference.
a decorator's definition. Am I right, my dear friends? Still here, is that okay? This is what your decorator. Generally, your decorator should look like this, right? Decorator, and decorator will have a helper, and finally decorator should return the helper, correct? Okay, so this is the one who is actually getting decorated, correct? Now if you want this Akshada to be decorated, what is that you will do? You will call the
Decorated.
function, isn't it?
Yes.
You call the decorator function. You have to call him, only then he will do the decorator. Okay, decorating, right? While calling, what is that you will pass? You will pass to whom this decorating has to be done. To whom should this decorating be done? It has to be done on Akshada, isn't it?
Yes.
I will say Akshada. I'll be passing. Okay, so when I pass
Yeah.
Akshada, it will come and sit here, isn't it?
Yes.
Now I will write the same name to avoid confusing. I'll write the same name, Akshada, correct?
Yes.
He'll take this Akshada, and he'll give it to the helper, and helper will take the HTML and return, right? Now, once this is done, he has to return something, no? He'll return
Yes.
this helper, correct? This helper
Yes.
come and sit here, right? So I will call it as the
Okay.
updated Akshada, updated Akshada. Is that okay?
Yes.
Right? But actually, what is this up_x? Whom is it referring to? This is referring to this helper function, isn't it?
Yes.
It is nothing but the helper function, right? Now, if I want to see the decoration, what is that I have to do now? What is it I have
Print
to
it.
do now? I will actually store some value of say into say y is equal to, I'll call this fellow, that is the helper, updated Akshada.
Okay.
Okay, I'll call updated Akshada, something like this I'll call. So when I call updated Akshada, what he will do? He will take the existing value of Akshada and he will return x plus x, which is nothing but 10 plus 10,
20.
and then he'll give me 20. So that if I print it, okay, I'll get the updated decorated value. Guys, is that clear?
Yes.
Is this clear now? This is how you create a decorator function, my dear friends. Is that okay? Okay, which
Yes,
is the
sir.
main context. This is the main context over here. Wherever I'm calling this decorator function, this is the main context. Is that clear, my dear friends? These are the 3 steps that you must know to create a decorator function. If you can write like this in the interview, my dear friends, the interviewer will feel like coming and hugging you. Okay, no? So decorator function. So now, if suppose you want to, so all these are, quite complicated to write. So that is why, if suppose you want to directly apply this decorator function, what you will do, my dear friends? Okay,
Annotation.
you will use annotation. See here, okay, you don't need to call separately and all those things. Just say at decorator, and then normally you call getting decorated, that will automatically get decorated. Okay, before calling getting decorated, this getting decorated function will get decorated or using the decorator function, and then it will give the resulting result. Is that okay?
Yes,
Guys,
sir.
understand? Okay, guys, did you understand, my dear friends? Hello, did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Hello?
Sir, just a minute. I have to screenshot of this. So
Yeah. Guys, you can take a screenshot. Is it okay?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So, okay. So guys, should I continue or should I end it up now? Should I continue or should I end it up? End it up. Okay. Right. Okay. Fine. So, sir, just explain annotation concept once. Okay. Mahinder, it is very simple. Instead of you calling this decorator function over here, okay. So instead of you calling the decorator function, you just apply this decorator over here at my decorator. See here. Okay. So where is that? It's here. Okay, at a decorator. So you don't need to call separately and all those things. Okay, automatically when you say at a decorator and when you call getting decorated function, the interpreter will know that while calling getting decorator, first I have to apply the decorator to this function. Okay, using this, and then it will decorate it and give the value of 11. Okay, yeah. Okay, so shall we do one thing? I'm going to give you a good news now. Shall I give you good news?
Yes, sir.
Shall I give you good news, my dear friends?
Sir,
Hello?
sir, I want to take a screenshot that you wrote, sir, because it got disconnected and reconnected.
Okay, shall I give you one good news now? Just say yes for that or not. You want a good news? Tell me. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
I am going to upload this in YouTube and going to give you the link. Is that okay? Is that okay? Right? Fine. Now you are happy? So that before coming to class, revise and then come. Okay, but don't expect this every time, only today's lesson. Is that okay? Revise it, and then come. Okay, fine then. So meet you in tomorrow. Okay, someone is telling one doubt. What is that one doubt? Who is that one doubt? Yeah, Praveen, tell me what is that one doubt?
Sir, sir, go to first decorator programs. Sir, there. Sir, here in the decorated, I mean, in main context, we are calling decorated is equals to decorator in getting decorated, right? So decorator function has to return some value, and that has to store in decorated, right? Yes, sir. So here in decorator function, we are having one more function called helping to decorate.
Correct.
That function should execute when we are actually calling with that particular name, right?
Correct. Exactly. Correct.
Yeah, but where we are calling now?
We are calling here decorated.
Sir.
What is decorated?
Sir, but
it is nothing but
sir.
helping.
Okay, sir. If we call like that, why it is inside one more function? I mean, in the decorator function, that actually calling function is there. How can it go like that?
It goes like that. Python allows you to do that.
Sir,
other
if I have
in other functions, okay, you cannot even define a function within another function. Okay.
What, sir? What, sir?
In other languages, okay, in other programming languages, you cannot even have a function inside a function.
Okay, sir. If I have the same function somewhere else, like in the same program, if I have helping to decorate function with the same name, if I have somewhere else in the same program, what will happen?
Do one thing, take that as an assignment, try it out, and then you will get to know. I understood your question. You're asking if you keep this helping to decorate outside.
Yes, sir.
Correct. No, try it out.
So, but this is what the main that how it will move.
Try it out. Watch the video today. Okay. And
yes,
okay, honestly speaking, even I want to take a break now. That is the thing. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Okay, sir.
Oh, but try it out. First, you go through the entire video, and you will only get to know. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Sure,
fine then. Chalo. Meet you tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Take care, guys. Bye bye. See you. And
Bye,
we'll try to give the uploaded video by I'll see by morning or something. Okay. Chalo. Take care, guys. Bye bye. See you.